Hey everyone, so today's video is going to be a whole drugstore bar 3 products look on this makeup right here. I am using everything drugstore apart from my brows and my lower mascara, so you know, it is still technically a drugstore look. I did also show you the product that I was planning on using for my brows, but it ended up being the wrong colour for me, so didn't end up using that one. But I hope that you guys really like this look. I thought I would do something a little bit more dramatic. I know I do use like bronzers and neutrals quite a lot, but I feel like I haven't done anything this smoky before, and it's something quite different for me, so let me know if you guys like it. I just thought, you know what happened was I drew my eyeliner too low and then I just rolled with it, and I think it looks really, really good. I don't know if it suits my eye shape, but I like the way that the look came out anyway. But anyway, I'm going to stop going on. If you guys want to see how I got this look here, then please keep on watching. So I'm starting with a clean and cleansed face. In the mornings I just like to use my micellar cleansing water just to kind of get any of the gunk off. And I've been doing that especially because I've been wearing my Tony Moly banana sleeping mask a lot. It's just a really intensive moisturizer, so you wear this to bed and then in the morning you just need to use a cleansing product, so I've just been using the cleansing water. And in certain areas, because I'm applying more of a matte foundation, although it is very, very poreless, I want to make sure that my skin is totally flawless and smooth, so I'm going to be using the Australis See You Later Pores Spot Primer, and I just use a tiny wee bit of that, and then I'm going to apply that to my larger pore areas, so focusing mostly around my nose, on my chin, and then just kind of like in between my eyebrows. Just blending that out. Making sure that you don't use too much, because then I feel like it kind of hinders rather than helps, like your makeup wears off faster if you apply too much. For foundation today I'm going to go for the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, because this is very, very fair and it will match me. My face is actually more tan than my neck, and my chest is, like, my neck never tans and it's so frustrating. But I think this will probably work the best for me, and I'll just bronze up a little bit. My shade is 110 Porcelain, which you can't buy in New Zealand, but you can buy it literally everywhere else, which is very inconvenient. And I'm just going to build that coverage up, because I'm doing kind of like a smoky, messy eye, I want to have really, really like flawless skin. So I'm going to go in with this brush here. I've never used it before, let alone for foundation. This is one of my faux Real Techniques brushes. This is like the one that, I think the original brush might be smaller, because I thought this was going to be a contour brush, but it's like so fat, so we'll try it for foundation. I have no other clean brushes, so that's why I'm going to use it today. Just going to apply that all over. This actually works really well. Love the coverage that this foundation gives, and I really love the finish as well. Very, very natural. I'm going to try and use all drugstore products for this, so fingers crossed I can do it. I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eye circles using my LA Girl Pro Conceal. I might also use something else as well, hold on. This here is from one of my Korean hauls. This is the Skin Food Salmon Dark Circle Concealer Cream. And all I do is I take my ring finger, it's very hard to do with long nails, take my ring finger and I just stamp it right in my inner tear duct. I don't do the whole thing because this is like an orangey salmon concealer. And I just pat it out where my under eyes are dark. I don't put it like everywhere like I normally would. I use pretty much as little product as possible because it is quite like thick, as you can see, a thick pot concealer. And then look at how concealed my under eyes are. So I use this first and then I'll apply something on top. So then this product is just there to kind of brighten and colour correct the oranginess to my skin tone. So I really, really love this. I definitely recommend it. My shade I think is just the shade 1. So I'm going to go in with my Pro Conceal on top. My shade is Porcelain. This is the new lightest shade. Last time I checked, makeup.co.nz had it in stock, but I think they really struggled to keep it in stock because it's so popular, but I will leave them linked off down below if you want to see if they've got it at the moment. I'm going to blend that out with an XO Beauty blending brush today. I try not to really touch the area that I applied the salmon concealer. Like, I'll just blend over really quickly just to make sure that I've blended it out, but I don't really like put too much pressure there because I don't want to move the colour corrector, or you know what I mean. Like sometimes with concealers, if you push them or if you move them around too much you lose the coverage, so I try not to do that around my under eye. I just remembered that my favourite powder is not Drugstore, so I'm going to have to use this instead. This is the LA Girl Pro powder. It's not my favourite by any means, but it's the only one that I have that's Drugstore within range, and I can't be bothered going through my whole collection trying to find one. I'm just going to apply that first to the under eye area. It's very, very, very silky though. I've got some of it on my brush and I'm literally just going to wash it over my face so that my face is set. I don't want to apply any coverage or anything, I just don't want my foundation to move. So I'm finally going to use this blush. I've been wanting it for like years and years and years and years, and I got it a few days ago but I haven't used it yet, so I'm going to use it today. It's my Milani, so close, my Milani blush in Luminoso. All I've done to it is just swatch it, but it looks so beautiful and I'm so excited. I don't care if it doesn't match my eyes, I'm going to wear it. I'm sure it will match, but I'm applying it with an XO Beauty medium face brush. Very pretty. I've also got the Milani like flower blushes, or the rose blushes, and they're so pigmented. I'll show you one in a second. I bought them from makeup.co.nz and like, sweet mother, they are so pigmented. So these are them here. I've got Romantic Rose, number 1, number 5 Coral Cove, and then number 8 Tea Rose, which I think might be my favourite, but I haven't used it yet. I have used this one and it was like pow in your face pigmentation, but they're really pretty, so I'm really glad I picked those ones up. Really like that. I'm happy that I finally got it. Another product that I just got from makeup.co.nz. I know everything is from them. I think this is considered drugstore. I got the Manizer sisters, so I've got Cindy, Mary and Betty luminizers in here. This is such a good size. Like, I feel like if you bought this you would never need the full size, because I've been using my Mary Lou for like, I think between 1 and 3 months, 2 and 3 months. I've had it since I got back from Thailand, I'm pretty sure, and so it's been ages actually. My moral of the story is I haven't even made a dent in it, and these are actually really big. They're like probably the same size as like a MAC mineralized eyeshadow. They're way bigger than I thought they were going to be. Anyway, today I think I'm just going to take Mary Lou, mostly Mary Lou with a tiny little bit of Cindy Lou. I just like having the option to mix my highlights. It's also travel friendly because it's cardboard, and cardboard palettes are much safer to travel with. And especially because Mary Lou is so crumbly apparently, so I've been told lots of people have them break. So I'm glad to have it in like a travel friendly form. Alright, and I am going to try something new today because why not? It's the Ardell Pro Brow Pomade, and I was sent this and a bunch of other Ardell products, but I thought I would give the pomade a go because you guys know, or you might not know, I really love the brow pomade by Anastasia, so I thought I would give this a go because this is obviously a cheaper alternative. I wasn't sure whether you consider Anastasia drugstore or not, because the prices in New Zealand are pretty much drugstore, but I think in America they're not considered drugstore. But I thought I'd try it anyway. Let's see how we go. I was going to use the brush, but I don't know if you guys can see, but the brush is being like munted in the packaging. Like the tip is being curved back and it looks really thick, so I'm not going to use the brush. I might keep it for the spoolie though, so I will just be using my Anastasia brush because that one doesn't look that great. Just throwing that out there. This looks like, I think you get less product than you do in a dip brow from the looks of it, but this is in the shade medium brown, so let's hope it's not too warm and it'll work for my eyebrows. So let's go, let's try this. Right off the bat I'm pretty sure this is too warm. Oh, this is like black brow problems. Like, it's so annoying having dark brows because everything is too warm. Like on most people this is probably almost ashy, but on me, because my brows are basically black, everything pulls warm. I'll wear it for today anyway. It's applying just like my dip brow does though. So I thought the brow was going to be okay, but that is like ridiculously warm, so I'm going to have to remove the brow and start again. But I will say of the formula, it is really nice. It applies exactly like dip brow, and it is definitely a cheaper alternative, except for the fact that it is just way too warm. This shade, at least medium brown, is way too warm for my eyebrows. I feel like it didn't look too warm in the packet, but like on my brow, hopefully, I don't know, my brows never really transfer correctly onto the computer, but I feel like the one time that I let it slide, they would look bright orange. They're just too warm. So I'll be right back with my regular brows. So that's just with my Anastasia, well, the brow is actually in my brows, and I know that this isn't drugstore, but I want to show, I want to show you it because this is new to me, and every other drugstore brow product that I have you guys see all the time, so I figured that I would just do my brows as non-drugstore because I've already started. Anyway, this is the Estee Lauder Brow Now Volumizing Brow Tint, and this is really, really good because if you can see the brush, it's literally exactly the same as Gimme Brow by Benefit, but Gimme Brow by Benefit doesn't have any like locking capabilities. Like this is like crunchy as hell. This is in the shade Light Brunette, so it helps me to lighten up my brows, and I don't know if you guys can see, but it just helps to make my brows look one colour. It lightens them a wee bit, and it is really, really cool toned. So for the eyes, I'm going to be using my e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette in Naked. I hauled this ages ago and I also did film a look using it, but then I lost half the footage, so we're redoing it today. I just really like this palette. As you guys can see, I have been using it. I'm particularly obsessed with these ones down here, and I really like the highlight shades, so we're going to use this today. But first I do want to just try this out. This is by Mary Kay, and Mary Kay is, to my knowledge, like a Avon type service, and it is drugstore priced, so I'm going to give this product a go. This is one of their whipped eye colours, and it's in the shade Tiki Hat, and as you can see it's bronze, so cross your fingers that it's good because I've never tried it before. But we're going to apply that all over the lid and blend it out a little wee bit. Kind of scared, I'll be honest, I'm pretty scared. It's really pretty and it's more pigmented than I was expecting. This brush, by the way, is one of my Faux Real Techniques ones. It's a little domed kind of fat crease brush one. I thought I'd try it out for this because, as I said, most of my brushes are dirty right now, so I'm going to go with this one here, the fourth one along, and I'm going to pack that onto my eyelid, my entire eye space, and then we're going to try and brighten up the centre of the lid, but I'll do that after. I love the way that when you apply these on top of like a darker base, because this sort of cream shadow is quite dark, it makes them look really foiled and I don't even have to use them wet. But as you can see, they do have a fair bit of fallout when you pack them on like that. Because this palette has no mattes, I'm just going to go in with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee, and I'm just going to blend out my crease using that. Just a wee bit, because it's a little bit too harsh for my liking. Now that that's on, I'm just going to really quickly pop some eyeliner on so that we can smoke it out. I'm going to use this one from Holika Holika. It's the Dual Light Waterproof Eyeliner in 5, and it's kind of like a shimmery brown. I also really like Eye of Horus's liners, but this is way cheaper, so I thought I'd use this one. I wore this yesterday and I was really, really impressed. Oh shit, just got it on my lid. I got it everywhere. Wow, I fail at life. So I dipped that up. We're going to see if we can revive this. So I'm going to go in with this shade here to smoke it out. And I'm just using this little smoking brush. It's the smudge brush from Real Techniques. I got it from the eye set. I'm going to start off down here because this is what needs the most fixing. Just using that second to last shade. Guess we're going super dark with the smudging today, and I'm just going to smudge out the top also. Can't say that was exactly what I was wanting to do, but it doesn't look awful, so we're just going to roll with it and do like really, really, really smoked out eyes. See how we go. I really, really like this look. It's so dramatic though. I don't know if it suits my eye shape, but it's something really different for me. I'm going to go with a little bit of the darkest shade along my top lash line just because the bottom is darker than the top. So I'm just going to pat on a little bit of that dark bronzy colour. just to try and make it a little bit more dramatic, and I'm kind of not winging it out, but I'm slightly taking it into the outer V. I feel like I need to highlight my inner corner just a little bit, so I'm going to take the kind of peachy rose gold shade, and I'm just using, this is actually an angled brush, which is probably meant for eyebrows or eyeliner, but I'm going to use it to highlight. Just going to highlight the inner corner just a little bit. Even though it's not like a traditional highlight shade, like I'd normally use like a white or a white gold, I think it's just going to help to brighten up the smoky eye just a little bit, because it's like seriously dark and dramatic. For my mascara, I'm going to have to cheat and use a high-end mascara because you guys, this is the greatest thing ever to happen for lower lashes. This isn't that expensive. I think this is like 36 New Zealand dollars, and in America I'm fairly sure it's $10. It's the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara. Let me just show you how good this is. Like, I can't deal with how good it is. You guys probably won't be able to see, but my lower lashes literally look like they've been photoshopped. They're so perfect. You need this mascara in your life. 110%. Then for my top lashes, I'm going to be using my Maybelline The Rocket Mascara. You can't get this in New Zealand, so I'm sorry to my New Zealand viewers, but you guys know that all of the Maybelline mascaras are basically the same. If you can't get this where you live, I'd recommend the Lash Sensational or the Cat Eyes Mascara. I've tried literally every single mascara that Maybelline has released in New Zealand. This is just the one that I have open, and I bought it in Thailand. As I said, they don't sell it here, but this is the only drugstore mascara that I have open, so you know, the only one that I can use. Like all of their other mascaras, it's really volumizing, although this brush is really annoying because it's so huge. Did you see that? Ridiculous. Alright, so that's the eyes finished. You can totally apply lashes, but you guys know I like to embrace my natural lashes majority of the time, especially because with a smoky eye I feel like even with lashes you can't really see them, so I kind of like the way that smoky eyes look with natural lashes. I don't know. Anyway, for lips I'm going to use my Essence lip liner in the shade Satin Mauve. Their lip liners are really great and very cheap. Like I think this is less than $4. So I'm just going to line and overline my lips, and then I'll be back to talk to you because I can't talk and do this at the same time. So now that my lip liner is finally on, I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. lipstick in Runaway Pink, and I think this is their mineral line. I haven't even used this before. I've swatched it, but that's it. So I really like the way that their lipstick turned out. I had never used it before, but it was basically like a dead-on match for the lip liner, so that was good. Anyway, I am totally done with my makeup. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial using pretty much all Drugstore. I only used 3 things that weren't, and that's because my other products don't really work that great in comparison, other than the brow mascara. I just wanted to show it to you. Anyway, I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I thought I would try to do something all Drugstore because lately I've been getting a lot and buying a lot of high-end makeup, so I thought I would try and sort of showcase the cheaper products that I have in my collection that I really enjoy. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling on and I'm going to go. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and it will mean so much to me. But yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!